Hello everyone, cheers for returning. So first up, I'll apologise. This is the second time I've had to record it. I did delete the first one accidentally. So if you do follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you would have seen this kit built back into July. I just haven't had time recently to re-record it, but I'm sort of got a bit of time now. So yeah, looking over it. First of all, I want to thank Kitbox and PZY for sending it out. It's a lovely kit to build. It's not one for the beginners, but it is a nice kit. It's gone together quite well. One or two sort of little issues that I did have was the rear window. Because of the shape of it, the windows were very awkward to fit. Took a little bit of super glue to hold into place, and it doesn't look the best on the back end. The spoiler sort of hides a lot of the errors, and then the only other thing that I found was the racing seats which I used. To me personally, they look a little bit too low when you put them in sort of stock, so I ended up cutting a couple of packers just to raise them up to give it a slightly better look. But other than that, yeah, kit went together well. I say no other major fit issues. So colour wise, sort of cast your mind back. We went with the firescale Austin yellow BMW, 2K gloss, and that was polished up. For the decals, so the style of the car I went was a sort of the street racer style. Pinched some of the decals from the Time Attack and the drift version, so like the checkered roof, side skirts, they come from the other style of kit, and it's standard carbon for the front splitter, the rear spoiler, the rear splitter, and a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, other than that, say it's gone together well. Picked out a few sort of details to the wheels. I went with the chrome, the pre-chrome barrels, and then the 5-spoke insert. The wheel nuts in the middle, they were painted silver and then had a clear yellow over the top. And then we went with the body colour on the brake calipers as well. So it was quite lucky. All the little tyre valves, they managed to make it onto the wheels on all four, which is good. And then the kit decals for the wheels as well, they were a little bit tricky getting them fitted and trying to get them to sit down, but they've stayed and they look quite good. I have to excuse the grubbiness, it does need a bit of a wipe. But yeah, as you can see, we went with the checkered roof, and then the sort of standard carbon look up for the rear wing. So yeah, say it was a nice one to build. The front end, decided to go with the holographic decals for the number plates on the front, which had a nice little different look to it. The toe eyes, they were done in a silver and then Tamiya clear red, sort of front and back. Yeah, as I say, with the rear window, just because of the shape of it, it was a little bit awkward putting it in. Kit was nice because it included tinted windows as well as sort of clear acetate. So as it was a street racer style, I thought I'd go with the tints on the rear. And then internally, if it will zoom in and hold, so we've got another holographic decal on the dash, the GR4, a little bit of carbon. So the gear stick that was a metal turned one. I will pop pictures up sort of of the interior. So that was a metal turned part, which I actually cut down to size to give it slightly shorter look, because I didn't like the full long length of it, but obviously I understand it on the time attack cars and the drift cars, but I thought it looked better slightly shorter on the street version. Seats, so I went with the Recaro race seats. They were done in texture red, and there are seat belts in there as well, but you can't see them at the moment, so there'll be a picture put up. So yeah, it's nice bit of detail internally. That was done in a jet black, semi-gloss black, and NATO black, I think it was, just for the contrast. But unfortunately, as most of you know, when you close the builds up, you lose all those sort of details. So yeah, so that's that build sort of now done and finished. That'll go up on the shelf. It has been to one show. That went to the Fen show the end of July. There's one in October, the Lincoln show, which you'll be going up to as well. But once that's done, that'll sit on the shelf, and we'll move on to the next. So thank you very much for watching and following this. And so I do apologise for the lateness of getting the final build out and sort of the rushness of this video. Yeah, thank you very much, and I hope to speak to you all soon.